In today's video, we're going to be showing you 14 frugal living tips from grandma that you can start using today. Number 1, use a real lawnmower. For those that don't know, a real lawnmower is only powered by the motion that you use to push. This type of lawnmower is a great alternative to gas and electric powered ones because you don't have to spend any money on electricity or even gas. If you're looking to be frugal like your grandma was, then start cutting your own lawn by using your own free energy. Number 2, start a piggy bank. It was normal in the past to use cash to make most purchases because the technology simply wasn't advanced enough to make use of debit cards. And because of this, there was a lot more change left over from purchases. But what counted was how much that you made using that change. A great frugal living tip from grandma, which you can use in your day-to-day life, is to start a piggy bank from leftover change that you get from various cash purchases. This can either be put into your savings or even used for specific purchases like groceries. Number 3, repair damaged clothes. With scarce resources, your grandmother had to learn how to make do with what she had. That often meant learning to fix clothes that were either torn, ripped, or broken. But with the ease of buying a new shirt or pair of jeans, it's easy to follow the routine of buying a new item. However, if you're looking to be more frugal in your life, then consider following grandma's footsteps and fixing your own clothes. Number 4, fill your dinners with pantry samples. Dinners can be some of the most expensive meals that any household can make. Fortunately, there's a really simple way that you and your family can feel full while also keeping your wallet full. A great frugal living tip from grandma that you can start practicing today is to focus on filling up your plates with pantry samples like pasta, rice, and hearty but cheap grains. Number 5, collect and use rainwater. Rainwater is an absolutely underutilized source of water by many people considering that it's free. But if you bet that your grandma made use of it, then you would be correct. Collecting rainwater is as simple as placing a plastic bucket that you have underneath a drain pipe. The collected rainwater has several use cases and can be used for watering your plants, flushing your toilets, or even for cleaning things outdoors like cars. Take a frugal lesson from grandma and use this readily available free resource from those rainy days. Number 6, use your legs. Legs weren't meant for sitting down, but rather for moving, and that means traveling between places. If you're going to be traveling to somewhere that's within walking distance, then just skip the car and use your legs to get there instead. This frugal living tip from grandma will be sure to keep you healthy and allow your wallet to stay full by avoiding those expensive prices of gas. Number 7, make your own gifts and cards. Gifts and cards can be extremely painful to the wallet during any holiday season. This was especially the case whenever finances were much tighter many decades ago. A skill that your grandma most likely used and still uses today is making their own gifts and cards. There's nothing quite as special as receiving a specialized gift and card from a family or friend. And this awesome frugal living tip from grandma can help you save money during the holidays while also keeping everybody happy. Number 8, learn the skill of food preservation. Food preservation is one of the best frugal living tips that's totally overlooked. Frank's Red Hot sauces, pickles, dyed fruits, or that smoky beef jerky that you love are all products of preservation. The wonderful thing about preservation is that it's extremely easy to do, and it's certain that your grandma made use of it by keeping their food lasting for as long as she needed to and to put her hard-earned dollars where they should go. Number 9, avoid watering gardens midday. It's important to keep your gardens watered, but you can save lots of money knowing that the best time to water is later on in the evening. If you drive by your grandma's house in the morning or evening, you may have found her watering the gardens. And this is because watering during midday would result in a lot of the water evaporating by the sun. So the next time that you need to water your plants or lawn and garden, then use this frugal living tip and avoid watering during midday. Number 10, learn to be handy around the house. Learning to fix small things around your house is an easy way to save some extra dollars. During the time of your grandma, it was much harder to find someone to hire to fix things around the house. For example, if a cabinet or even a cupboard needed to be stained again, it was normal to do it from home. Today, this frugal living tip can be used to help save on the expensive fees instead of hiring somebody to do a relatively simple fix. Number 11, take advantage of canned foods. If you're trying to find ways to cut costs on meals due to rising inflation and, of course, grocery prices, then consider taking advantage of canned foods. Your grandma made great use of canned foods like beans, tomatoes, and all sorts of sauces so as to help curb spending as well as have healthy and nutritious meals on hand. Number 12, make the most of your foods. The average American will throw away approximately 1 pound of food every day. Now, this isn't the average for a family, but rather the average person. And unfortunately, much of this food waste is thrown away while still having some use. Some frugal living tips from Grandma are using the end of celery stalks, onion skins, potato skins, and carrot peels so as to make a vegetable broth. Another example is to use apple skins and cores to make things like apple cider. So, take some time to reduce your food waste in creative ways so that way you can reduce the amount that you intake and your dollars.